this episode of the Bourbon Hunters, Brett and Dude do a quick review of the new Old Elk 4-Grain Master Distiller series. But before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about our partnership with Green Line Goods. This 4-year-old company is based in Chicago and creates etched and printed glassware, including whiskey glasses, wine glasses, tumblers, mugs, shot glasses, and they're also launching a line of hand-blown crystal drinkware. Check them out with the link in our Instagram bio and save 15% off using the discount code Bourbon Hunters. You can also check them out at greenlinegoods.com. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us on our hunt for great bourbon. Reward yourself and sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy. Welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Hunters. I'm Duke Poole. I'm joined by
Brett Bryan.
And today we're going to do a little bit of a taste test of a 4-grain wheat. Is it wheat or is it just 4-grain bourbon?
I think it just says 4-grain.
Yeah. All right. I guess probably should have prepared a little more, huh? So it's straight bourbon whiskey, 4-grain, and it's 52.95% alcohol, so 105.9 proof. And this is from Old Elk. It's the Old Elk Masters Blend Series, the 4-grain. They sent this to us. Now, that's not going to affect our review at all, but they did send this to us, and on the back it says drink responsibly, so I don't know who they meant to send this to, but it came to us, so that's good. So this is their 4-grain, the Old Elk 4-grain. I'm here with Brett Bryan. Did I say that already?
Yeah, you did.
All right.
I said it, actually.
Okay, fair enough. We have no Tyler. He is in Mexico.
I haven't heard from him in a while, so...
I asked him how he was doing, and I haven't heard back. Yeah. I just said, how's the resort? And nothing.
The last message I received from him was around 4 o'clock, I think.
When he was, his luggage was lost?
His luggage, yeah.
Yeah.
And he, I know he sent us a picture of an airport beer at about 8 a.m., 8:30, something like that.
I didn't see that. I must have missed that.
Yeah, he was having a Bud Light at 8 in the morning, and I was like, of all the breakfast alcohol choices you could make, you went with Bud Light.
Well, I mean... It is lighter, I guess. Maybe that's... I don't know that I would want a full, heavy beer that early right before getting on a plane.
I would probably do like a Bloody Mary or something, I would think, that early.
Yeah.
I don't know, like an Irish coffee maybe, something like that.
Yeah, I guess. So the mash bill on this one, again, this is the 4-grain. It's 51% corn, therefore a bourbon. 22.5% wheat. I wonder how they got to the 0.5%. 19% barley, which is interesting. That's the tertiary. Yeah. And then the last one is rye at 7.5%. The 4-grain combines Old Elk Signature High Malt Bourbon and Old Elk Wheated Bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, to create a unique blend including all 4 cereal grains, including corn, wheat, barley, and rye. The result honors tradition with the straight bourbons at the heart of these bottles, while leading the palate on a rare journey of flavor born from a complete profile. 4-grain is the result of asking, what's next? So let's see what's next. All right, what do you get on the nose with this?
I love what Greg Metz has done, too. He has done so much with Old Elk. And I feel like they just keep popping out new stuff, and it's all been fantastic. Everything they've sent, I have enjoyed from them.
Yeah, and I also want their double wheat. That's coming soon, too. I've seen they did a big Instagram reveal of that one. That one looks kind of neat. So, on the nose, I think
something
almond. I think
I can smell almond in that. There's something very light in there.
Yeah, it's not floral to me anyway. I think I'm actually maybe picking up on some of the barley.
Do you remember, Jason C. from the Mash and Drum, he brought that 4-grain for us to try, and I'm trying to remember...
It's a 4-gate or something?
4-gate. That was a 4-grain as well, I think. I might be misremembering that.
I don't know.
But it had the smell of, like, Sprite. Do you remember him saying that?
Yeah.
And this kind of has that same...
it's almost like a soda.
Yeah.
Like a lemon-lime soda type of...
That's what it kind of reminds me of. And that was something that I would have never picked up until he said it. But there's that familiarity.
You're right. I would have never said that until you just said it just now. That's exactly it.
Jason, if you're listening, you'll have to chime in and tell us what that was exactly that you brought that time. Because we were sitting outside in the same spot where we are right now.
before I redecorated.
Yeah, I do get the almond on this now.
Yeah, I get the Sprite now more. It's so funny. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this and see what we think here.
This is one that hits me in the sides of the tongue.
Yeah, originally, right at the front of the tongue, I get some vanilla. On the sides of the tongue, I get like a, I don't want to say bitterness, but it's almost like a, it's not super viscous.
No.
But it does have
I smell
nice...
that Sprite so much now.
I know, me too.
After the drink, it's even more.
It has a nice finish, probably a medium finish, I'd say. Yeah, no, I like this. This is different, and I think what's really standing out to me, I think, is maybe the barley. Like, it seems to be imparting a lot of flavor, or something unique to what I'm used to, I should say. Because normally in the 4 grains I've had, it's been wheat and rye somehow being the secondary and tertiaries, not barley being not wheat and barley. So this is a little different.
I feel like I'm getting the rye now on my second drink.
I feel like I might have gotten the rye on the finish. I had a little bit of a spice to the finish, but
that's what I'm getting right now. I feel like this would be really nice when it's like kind of hot out, you know what I mean, warm outside. Maybe because of that crisp Sprite smell.
Yeah, no, I could see that for sure.
This might be one I'd even put like a small cube in. I'd be interested to see how it tastes with a little bit of ice on it.
Yeah, I mean it is a little higher proof too, so
yeah,
you could even probably just tap a little water into it and see what happens. But I'm gonna go back to the nose again.
All I can smell is Sprite.
I think that Sprite's almost like floral. Something floral about the Sprite smell, and I can't place it. Like when I say floral, I mean actually like
lemons and limes.
No, not citrus, like a bouquet, almost like a. And the only reason I say that is I just got my wife some flowers for Mother's Day, and I'm like getting a similar type of sensation. And I don't know.
I could see that being floral, definitely.
But you're right, though. It is a Spritey kind of... That's so funny. That is so funny.
That's citrusy. Go ask that rabbit over there that's just chilling.
I love sitting back here. Especially on a night like this. It's perfectly cool out. It's not crazy. It was a nice warm day. That workout was...
It was brutal.
Brutal, by the way. I was in the 4th round. I did not finish the 4th round. And my toe started cramping up, so I had to start biking.
Yeah, I made some funky sounds for sure.
Well, you know what slowed me down? Everything I did right on the target of what I thought, except for the lifts, the sandbag over shoulder.
Yeah, those were hard.
Those were rough. My body's not ready for those at all right now. Wow. Yeah. So where would you put this? I think if I saw this on the shelf, I'd probably buy it. For one, it's Old Elk.
Yeah.
I like most everything Old Elk. This is a little different than what I'd say that I prefer on a daily basis.
It doesn't have as much like caramel vanilla as a lot of their stuff does.
Bourbony stuff. That rabbit's just...
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He's just chilling, man.
No, I know, but he's bold. He's just getting closer. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, this isn't probably what I would lean to as like a daily drinker or anything like that. But I would definitely enjoy this. I think, like you said, maybe on a hot day, it does have a crispness to it that I think I would enjoy when it's a little hotter out, and maybe even with a cube of ice, like you said.
I would like to taste this with an ice ball or something, or you know what I mean, over a little bit of ice. I think it would change its flavor.
It probably would, and even just a little bit of water as it melts down, just to smooth it out a little bit. And it's not... That smooth it out's not even the right phrase, because it's not like it's rough.
It's not about the proof. It's about just the flavor, I think.
It doesn't taste like it's over 100 proof to me.
No. It's not like it's burning and I can't drink it, but I just think that there are other flavors in there that are being masked almost.
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
Yeah, I was going to say
I got 4 grain.
Yeah, you got 4 grand right in the face. Well, I mean, I like when they send us stuff because...
Oh, absolutely.
I love to see what they're up to over there because they're always like that Infinity blend that they did.
Oh, that was good.
The sour mash series they have going is good. I love their wheated bourbon, their wheated whiskey. I love their rye. I love their straight bourbon whiskey. To be honest, there's not really very much of theirs that I don't enjoy. The only thing that sucks about Ohio is we can't get any of their high proof stuff. It's all the regular shelfers.
Yeah.
There's no like cask strength anything available here.
Now, I did pick up that one single barrel of theirs, the OHLQ pick.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I haven't seen anything like unique here.
Yeah. I've got a lot of their single barrels. I picked it up from Papa Joe's out in Indiana, a few from Bourbon Enthusiast. I have a wheat whiskey of theirs that's actually good from a Michigan store, and then a wheat whiskey from Bourbon Enthusiast too. Like I've probably got 8 bottles of Old Elk, and I don't know that I've killed more than one bottle because I don't want to get through them. They're always just really good.
I love the toppers on them too, like the cut antler.
Yeah.
That's really unique and it stands out.
It does, and then I love their little pour top that they sell over the holidays, and then I think you can get it off their website too. But all right, so
it's sold out a lot on the website.
It is. All right, so what do you think about this overall?
I liked it. I did. I think that there's more to be discovered in that for sure.
Yeah. I think I'd like to have a full bottle of it to let it kind of breathe a little longer. And I know we've still got a half a bottle of this 100 milliliters left, but so maybe that'll give it a chance to open up a little bit. But yeah, I think on first impression, it's pretty good. It's pretty much what the website says it's going to be too. Everything it said is similar to what I felt. So, all right, if you get a chance, guys, and you see this Old Elk 4 grain sitting on the shelves, I'd definitely pick it up. It's definitely worth a try. If you're worried about pulling the trigger on something like that, and you see it, at a bar, buy a pour of it before you go buy a pour at the grocery store or the liquor store, wherever you go. But it's definitely unique and it's definitely good. So, as with everything else that Old Elk's pumping out, it seems like it just keeping up that tradition of good whiskey. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys, and join us again next week when we talk about who knows what. All right, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining in for yet another episode of the Bourbon Hunters. If you like what you hear, please leave us a good rating on Apple, Podbean, Google, or wherever you are listening. It definitely helps us to get great guests on our show. And follow us on Instagram and the Facebooks to keep up to date with what is in our glass. As always, sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy some bourbon.